everyone, it's Michelle from the Manhattan-Elwood Public Library with another SIP science experiment. Science you can do from home with things you have at home. Today we're going to talk a little bit about air pressure. Now this is especially fun experiment for our younger scientists because air is something that's hard for them to understand. They know it's all around them, but they can't see it and they can't really touch it. This experiment gives them a chance to actually have a little bit of control over the air, and then they get to see the force of it as they're moving the baggie up and down. So let's get started. What you'll need is a baggie, either a gallon-sized baggie, depending on the size of your sponges that you have, or I'm using a quarter size here, some sponges and a straw, and then some lightweight and heavier kind of objects to see what will move and what won't. So I'm going to take my sponges, put them together, put them inside my baggie. I'm going to take my straw and put them in between the two sponges inside the bag. Now this is important, you got to seal it up from both sides. That's why a slider really won't work as well. Okay. Now you could either tape that up or I wouldn't glue it. You could tape it up for little hands. Now when you first start, you're going to explain to them that when they push down, they're going to push air out, and they should be able to feel it with their hand as they do it. Then we're going to blow up the bag to make it super inflated, and they can do this. This is kind of a fun part. They're going to blow into the bag to blow it up, and then we're going to see they should be able to feel it really big on their hand then. All right, so now we're going to start with a little Lego. See if we can get that to move. All right, so we're going to put our straw right there by it, and then give it a nice push down and see what happens. Doesn't really go anywhere. Now let's give a big, super inflated baggie. Let's see what happens. Ooh, we only got it to move a tiny little bit. So Legos are a little heavy. They're not so easy to move. Let's try a little puffball. We have these around little pom-poms around your house. All right, see, they can get it to move. Not so much with just that, but with the super inflated bag, they can push down and they can see the force of the air push it away. Let's try a feather now. Let's try it without using the super inflated bag and see what happens. All right, we got it to move a little bit. Let's see if we can get it to move a lot. Very nice. Now you can get creative and try this with all kinds of different things around the house. Let them decide what they want to try to see if they can move. Matchbox cars are kind of fun. You can even take this into the bathtub, and if they have floaty toys, you can see whether or not squeezing the bag will make the floaty toys go away. Or if they've got a pool, besides sponges are always fun in pools too. So I hope you have a good time with this. Get creative and have some fun. Until next time, thanks for joining me.